Alright guys, so here we go. We're gonna go round 2 on Harbor Freight Tools. Let's do this.
Won't buy nothing that he can't fix. With WD-40 and a Craftsman wrench, he ain't prejudice. He's just made in America. Made in America.
Alright guys, so in here, when you first walk in the door, we got these lights in here. We've actually got some of these for the house, the outdoor lights like that. Pretty cool. They have a few things. Yeah, that guy is a really cool saw. One of these days I'm gonna actually have to pick one of those up. A little bit of reciprocation action going on there. So not badly priced either. And they had a few different things. Like those lights right there are kind of handy. $4.99, you can't beat that. Oh, there's my thumb. So yeah, there's some mats there, and then not really sure what those were, but they're all for some pretty decent pricing though. Some hold downs. Yeah, them guys right there are some lanterns. Pretty cool little pop-up lanterns, pretty neat. Yeah, 70% off, man. I mean, you couldn't beat that. That was like all the like real good little things that they had there. Some ammo cases right there. Pretty smoking deal. Those are some gloves. Those gloves, they were husky, but they didn't have a price on them, so I was kind of checking them out. Later on, I found out they were only $5.99, which, yeah, pretty smoking for what they were, you know? These are really cool. I've always really wanted to get some of these for the garage. You can put all your nuts and bolts, and like if you're a car guy like me, you can put all like, you know, fuses and bulbs and, you know, different stuff. I mean, and what a deal, you know, for the whole rack. Because you got, that's a big metal rack and everything. And then I came across this toolbox. Now, you know, I mean, it's not a Snap-on, it's not a Craftsman, but I mean, for the price, for what it is, you know, and look at the drawers. I mean, they're already all set up for different sockets and everything, so they don't slide around, and like if you're transporting it from one area to another. And they don't slam shut or nothing, so they're pretty cool. All lined already. I'm assuming that comes with it. But the drawers came out nice. You know, for $4.99, I mean, if you got that same thing off the Snap-on truck, you're gonna be looking a few grand. So, and there's the ad for this guy, you know. I've always wanted one of these too. These were always really cool. Like a backup generator. You never know when you're gonna need one of those either, you know? Plug it in. Nice component. Pretty smoking deal. I mean, for what it is, and I guess that's supposed to be a newer model too, so that's way cool. Oh yeah, digging it. Oh yeah, welders. Check these guys out. Never really heard of the brand too much, but check it out for what it is. They're pretty nice actually. For that kind of price, I could get into welding. I've always wanted to learn how to weld. And for that price, you could actually learn and not be like bummed because you spent so much money learning, you know what I mean? Pretty good deal. Not too bad. Oh yeah, floor jacks. They have them in various colors. Color of the flippin' rainbow, man. But they had them all pretty much in stock. They had a real good variety. That whole top rack was full of different ones. That yellow one was pretty cool because it could slide underneath like even a lowered vehicle, even the green one. That's pretty much the way they were made. They go real low slung, so like if your vehicle's lowered. Plus they're cool colors, you know, what the heck. Figure if it's the same money for like a bright colored one that is kind of cool looking, you might as well get that one. These guys here on the end, I mean, these were kind of like NASCAR style almost. I mean, they were really nice, you know, really like billet and everything. Pretty tough. They weren't really cheesy made like some of these like imported things that you would expect. Not too shabby. Oh yeah, I ran across these miter saws. I don't usually have a, you know, a big need for one of these, but heck, for 99 bucks, if you ever did need one, I mean, why not? That's way smoking of a deal. You know, it's like, unless you used it for like work, like if you did it for a living, that's perfect for at home, for what you do. If you're gonna do projects around the house, that would be perfect. There's no sense in going out and spending $1,000 on a miter saw if, you know. Then I ran across this guy, Central Pneumatic. They're really not a bad brand, you know, for a 3-gallon oilless air compressor. You know, for 57 bucks, I mean, really? All right, guys, so this time we did things a little bit differently. We did the whole voiceover thing because, you know, the music in there gets a little bit loud. Anyway, toward the front there, when we first walked in, you notice those gloves that we filmed. Those turned out to be $5.99, even though we didn't have there wasn't like a price label on them, which was kind of a bummer anyway. But I walked in there to film, but, you know, you can't go into Harbor Freight, or at least I can't, without getting something. So I had to at least get, yeah, I had to get tarp. $6.99 for an 8x11. Where else are you gonna get that? So anyway, guys, thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time. Have a good one.